पुंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योम भास्करः जय जय महावीर महाधीर धौरेय देवासुर समर समय समुदित निखिल निर्जर निर्धारित निरवधिक माहात्म्य दशवदन दमित दैवत परिषद अभ्यर्थित दाशरथि भाव दिनकर कुल कमल दिवाकर दिविशद दिपति रण सहचरण चतुर दशरथ चरमशन विमोचन कोसल सुता कुमार भाव कंचुकित कारणाकार कौमार केळि गोपायित कौशिकाध्वर रणाध्वर दुर्य भव्य दिव्यास्त्र वृंद वंदित प्रणत जन विमत विमथन दुर्ललित दोर्ललित तनुतर विशिक विताडन विघटित विशरारु शरारु ताटक ताटके जड किरण शकल धर जटिल नटपति मकुट दट नटन पटु विबुध सरिदति अति बहुಳ मधुगळन ललित पद नಳಿನ ರಜ ಉಪಮೃದಿತ ನಿಜ ವೃಜಿನ ಜಗದುಪಣ ತನು ರುಚಿರ ಪರಮ ಮುನಿವರ ಯುವತಿನುತ क्रतुहर शिखरि कंतुक विहृत्युन्मुख जगति रुन्तु दजित हरि दन्ति दन्त दन्तुर दमन कुशल दश शत भुज मुख नृपति कुल रुधिर जर भरित पृथुतर तटाकत अर्पित पितृक भ्रुपति सुगति विहति करनद वरुडि शुपरिग. A very good morning to all of you. A very good morning. It's an immense pleasure for me to be amidst my friends here, and at the outset I would like to thank the management of Shri Bharatiya Vidya Bhawan, the group of institutions and its Hyderabad chapter, all the dignitaries who were on stage. I may not even be qualified enough to say their names, so to all those people I would like to thank for having invited me here. And I can see a lot of special invitees. A very good morning to all of you. And my age is 26. And okay, the 12th standard students are foremost, right? And what's their age? Should be 17 and a half, 18? Okay, so I'm just 8 years elder to you. So I'm just one amongst you. When a question cropped up as to what topic to choose, because there are various forums. In forums where your parents attend, I give a different lecture. Where your grandparents attend, I give a different kind of lecture. And if existing your great grandparents, then I give a different kind of lecture. Now, for their existing children, grandchildren and great grandchildren who are seated before me, I thought of choosing a topic which I felt I need the most, because I am the emperor of all crimes and sins possible. So I just thought of correcting myself, seeing what is the better way of success. In a chemical reaction, if you take, there are reactants, there could be a catalyst, there could be some heating conditions, pressure and all that. If everything is applied, you get a product. Am I right? The best way is to just join hands in saying yes or no. Because I have certain questions. How many of you are ready to answer questions? Wow, I just can see so many enthusiastic hands. So you want me to point out, or I'll just ask and then you will say in chorus so that I won't know who has answered? Okay. Now, in a chemical reaction, when there is a product, when the product is fine, it's perfect, we never think about which one was responsible for getting the right product. But when something goes wrong, then we do not know where it went wrong, whether it's the reactant, whether it is the quality of that particular reactant, whether it is the heating condition, whether it is the pressure condition, whether it is the catalyst, or whether it is the performer of that particular experiment who has not done it the right way. So is the case with the simple word life. Just 8 years or 10 years before I was there, I used to study in Bangalore and I used to be in the auditorium. We used to attend the Times of India quiz, we used to attend the Hindu quiz and the Limca Book of Records, and we used to sit and answer. We used to be a group of 3 or 2, and then we used to answer. But little did I realize at that point of time how my life would go. Why are you all okay, I just need to ask some questions. Let us have a wake up session. Okay, why are you studying? That's a very good question. Everybody wants to answer that, right? Yeah. Right. Just give me any answer you say, I'll give you a perk chocolate.
Sir, I'll take the mic around for you.
Yeah, sure.
Studying to get good job. Sir?
Yeah.
I'm studying to get good job.
You're studying to get a very good job. Just give him a clap, perk. Okay. How many of you agree with him? Very good. That side always agrees. You're all from one branch, is it? Different. Okay. You also agree with him. Very good. So all of us study to get a job. But getting a job is one aspect of life. You know, there is a very great saying by Toru Dutt who says, we are born on crust, but we should make a name when we are bus. See, when you go on somewhere, some person should say, hey, he studies well, you know, he's a very good man. Getting that name of a good human being is so tough. When they speak of Munshi ji, they don't get too much into how did he study or what rank he scored and all that. They just have to say what service he had to do to the society. So this question of being a good human being comes when we realize certain things. I remember the days when I used to leave to the examination hall, and my mom used to say, do the exam really well, be careful of your hall ticket, keep it aside, don't keep your pockets stitched. You know, I used to stitch my pockets and go to the exam because I used to have so many people whom I used to argue with, so I was always worried whether they'll put some chits of paper inside my pocket and the examiner will catch me, so I used to stitch my pockets and go. So she used to say, give so many instructions, and at the end of it, I would just ask, is it over? Is it over? What next? What more do you want to say? So that's the topic for the day. Now, comes the question, how we realize the importance of what our ancient scriptures have bestowed on us. Taittreya Upanishad, Upanishaditi Upanishadaha. How many of you are Sanskrit students here? Now they'll be repenting, why are we Sanskrit students? He'll ask questions. No, I won't ask you. Okay. So it says, Matridevo Bhava, Pitridevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. So when I was talking about the chemical reaction and the reactants and the conditions, be the heat, pressure, likewise is our life. I'll tell you, I know so many of my friends, when we pass out, we see each other, right? CBSE country ranker, his name came in the paper. He came to me along with me to BITS. I think you must have heard at least of my college's name, Birla Institute of Technology and Science, Pilani, Rajasthan. So he came there, and we, in our batch of 850 who did engineering, 27 states board topper were there. And he was a very good CBSE student. He scored really well in engineering. He did well. He was without a job for 8 months. One of the best speakers, one of the persons who can the best, one of the persons who is the best, he looks good too, and there's no doubt where it could have gone wrong. But where it went wrong is still a mystery. So, when you speak of a chemical reaction, we do not know what could have gone wrong somewhere. Likewise, when everything goes right in your life, in our lives, we are very happy. When it goes wrong, we do not know where it went wrong. So, I just thought of sharing a few tips with you to avoid that confusion where it could go wrong. We all study. He said we all study to get a job. All of us do that. But we do not know where we'll be after 10 years. Whether we'll be the CEO, whether we'll be the GM, whether we'll be a person who's searching for a job, whether we'll lose all our property, we'll be on our streets. Anything can happen. Did the person in Ireland, that lady who just got married and she was pregnant, if you read the newspaper, did she ever think that she'll be dead in a few days when she got pregnant? No. So what could go wrong is a question that we can never answer. So to avoid that uncertainty, it is always better to take certain preventive measures. One such is Matrudevo Bhava. Okay, I'll give a perk chocolate to whoever says that all your fingers in your hand, your palm, are of the same size and height. Somebody, come on, you have got, come here. No, same size and height. Where's the maths teacher? Height, they're all of the same height. Same height. I don't want the maths teacher now. Yeah, you've got the same height, same size, same. My question was, I think, which language am I talking in? English. Very good. So, this is your height. Now keep measuring. It's not. It's not. Now I want the same height. L, B, H. In that H. It's not H. Some of them say H. It's not H. It's H. Okay. Where? Nobody? Likewise, all our mothers will not be of the same attitude. My mother could be a mature woman. My mother could be an angry woman. My mother could be an educated woman. My mother could be an uneducated woman. My mother could be a literate woman. My mother could sing well. My mother can dance well. My mother can cook well. But to get all of it in one mother is too much of an expectation. So, the attitude of not respecting one's mother comes eventually when we start thinking that my friend's mother is better than my mother. So, if that is the question, why should the mother not think that somebody else's child is better than my child? If she gets it, she is not a mother. And if we get it, we are not children to her. So, the first thing of Matrudevo Bhava is very important. Next, Pitrudevo Bhava. Now, don't ask me why are these people half naked on that screen. This is what I got in Google. Okay, next. Now, let's go to Matrudevo Bhava. There are three cases. There will be questions at the end. I've got a question paper for all of you. And this is a part of your internal assessment. You know the CCE in CBSE? Okay, it's called the Continuous Comprehensive Evaluation. Since I am with TCS, I partake of the CBSE board in the education vertical. So, I know every bit of your formative and summative assessments and what are the components. So, there is a question paper that's ready for you. Please pay attention. And I know how the calculation also happens. Okay? Now, Sumitra's words to Lakshmana. This is the first case. Are all of you attentive? Sumitra's words to Lakshmana. Who is Sumitra? Don't tell me she's my classmate and all that. Who's Sumitra? I can hear everything but not the answer. You, the girl there, tell me. Thank God she completed the family. Okay. Lakshmana's mom and Dasharatha's wife. Don't ask me which numbered wife. He had many. Okay. Now, Sumitra's husband Dasharath had the first wife called as Kaushalya. Her son was Ram. He was sent on exile for 14 years to the thick forests of Dandaka, which is called as Dandakaranyam, by his mother. His father said, "Go, but I do not want you to go, Ram. But since your aunt Kaikeyi insists, I have no other option, you'll have to go. Ram says, okay, I'll go. Ram tells Sita, you stay back. You can watch the mega serial for 14 years. Mega serial is mega, right? It goes for 14 years also, because I started one serial once. I completed my engineering, I completed my work for 3 years, then also it's going. Okay, so he said, you can watch the serial. She said, no, I would want to join you. You get those SMSs, na? 10 nights and 11 days, 9999 only. You get all those packages. Likewise, it was 14,000 days, 13,999 nights. No money, you'll have to go free. So Ram took Sita along. Now Sita was worried, who will wash the utensils? I don't have a dishwasher. Who will wash the clothes? I don't have a washing machine. Who will broom and who will mop? Getting servant maids these days is so tough. So she said, I'll come along with you, but I need some person who could be your servant as well as my servant. He went to the classifieds in the Google search. He couldn't get one. So he put all advertisements. He couldn't get one. Immediately on the other side, scene 2, there was his not twin brother. He was a brother, cousin brother. So he went there, step brother you can call. So he went there, his name was Lakshman. Lakshman went to his mother, Sumitra. She was not a friend, she was a good friend. She was not Mitra, she was Sumitra, like Subhashitam, Sumitra. So he went there, he said, Mom, my elder brother Ram and his wife, they are going to the forest. I know for sure that they have lived in comforts. I want to serve them. Can I go? I was just imagining a situation where my mother had been there in that situation, and had I asked her, can I go into the forest and serve, she would have said, bolt your door and come inside. You don't have to go. It is somebody else's son. Why do you have to go? Right? But Sumitra said, Ramam Dasharatham vidhi Janakatmajam Ayodhyam Atavim vidhi Gachatata Yatha Sukam. Ramam. Don't ever think your Ram as your elder brother. He is your father Dasharath from now on. Ramam Dasharatham vidhi. Me, I am not your mother anymore, but it is Sita who is your mother. Mam vidhi Janakatmajam. Wherever you go is not forest version number 1.1 or 1.2. Wherever you go is Ayodhya for you. Ayodhyam Atavim vidhi. Oh my dear son, follow him. Gachatata yatha sukham. We may not be able to live like that. Probably we don't have brothers who go for 14 years of exile, and we don't have our mothers who say go to the forest. But all our mothers just say, respect me. If we are not able to do that, and nobody expects us to be a Lakshman to a Sumitra, but why can't we at least do that? Remember, there are so many things that are invisible to our eyes. When you speak on the cell phone, all that we see is, who's your friend? You got a cell phone? Very good. You told your teacher? Okay. So he's your friend.